Hey y'all, today we are doing a tutorial with the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Snap Shadows. I got number 7 and I got number 3. The outer packaging looks like this, super cute. And then the actual little palettes look like so. This is number 3. Let me do an up close so you guys can see it better. That is number 3. And I also got number 7. So 2 totally different palettes. Of course, these were the 2 that I was most drawn towards. So we try both of these today. We get this look, and I got these in store at Sephora. They're $25 a piece, but if you buy 2, you save $5. So for the both of these, it was $45. And of course, these do snap into one another somehow. I'm not quite sure. I haven't done that. Hold on. That's neat. So they literally snap into one another. I love that. So now we have both palettes. There is number 7. Okay, there's like a ton of motorcycles going by. Great. That's great. Yeah. Okay. This is number 7 and this is number 3. That's super neat. I like how all of their stuff does that. But this was my first time trying Fenty palettes. I had not tried any of their eyeshadows. I didn't try their big palette, but I was really drawn to these. So, if you are new to my channel, I use only natural lighting. There is nothing that's making this brighter or making the colors look different or anything. What you see is what you get here on my channel. I wanted to let you guys know I am sick. I know I sound super nasally. I'm so sorry, and I'm raspy. I really did want to get a tutorial out with these little guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and let's hop in. Okay, here are swatches. This one's a little bit harder to see. It's that white that's really gold, but it's, for whatever reason, it's harder to see. These first 2 are from the number 7 palette. These 2 are from the number 3. So there they are, very pretty. I wanted to do a swatch of the browns just to see the colors, how I wanted to use them, which one's gonna be my better transition. And actually, while we're at it really quickly, I'm gonna do a swatch of this yellow. The mattes feel very good and buttery, like for sure. Oh yeah, it's a nice darker yellow. You can see it right there. But they're very pretty, some different textures in there. Like this one is more of a traditional true shimmer. It's not a boom in your face metallic. This white gold, you can see it a little bit better back here. It's more of a accent color type shade. It's not, I don't know, it's a little bit drier, a bit more chunky. But yeah, we're gonna hush. Let's go ahead and start applying these. So I'm gonna use a Morphe M535. I'm gonna start out with the middle shade up here, and I'm gonna go back and forth between the 2 palettes. We will see what kind of a look we're gonna get. But from what these feel, they feel really good. And like I said in the intro, I have never used Fenty eyeshadows, so it should be interesting. But I'm just gonna kind of lightly sweep this all over right beneath the brow bone there, and then kind of into the crease. Just get a light wash of color everywhere. Nothing precise here. I'm gonna grab into our other palette and go in with the light brown in this one. This one is a bit warmer. Realistically, it's a bit more my kind of color. I like the bit of warmth in there. It's like kind of terracotta-y. It's really pretty. But I'm just doing the same thing with this guy. And you guys, it is 70 degrees here. That is crazy. We're at the end of December and it is 70. I'm not complaining at all, at all. I love it. I cannot wait for spring. I'm sorry, I have to take this off. You're gonna see my bra straps, but I am burning up. All right, let's see how we want to use these because I'm not sure. This one, I'm so drawn to this and this. I love those. Okay, so what I think I want to do is I'm going to go in with the number 3 palette and go in with this orangey shade. These have like no kick up, literally. It's kind of crazy. So I'm going to do that, and then I think I'm gonna have to go in with this green and maybe the blue on the lower lash line. But I don't know. These are the 2 palettes that really just called my name. I couldn't help it. So I'm gonna put the orange in the crease where these are a bit firmer, a bit more hard pressed. You kind of gotta dip in several times with a brush like I have anyway. You can't really, it doesn't pick up a whole lot. And this is a natural hair brush, so it picks up quite a bit. I don't want too much of this orange shade, but I want enough that it is gonna show up. I'm gonna grab the brush we just used with the orange. I'm gonna go in with this green, kind of army green color. And I really am curious to see about this one all over the lid. I'm gonna have to do that, but not today. Okay, there is a bit more kick up in the green. Let me make sure you guys can see that well. There's definitely some kick up there. There was nothing in the orange. Okay, I'm gonna start kind of tapping and then putting it down. There we go. This shade took a little more building up. Like if you tap off your brush, it's like a lot was coming off of my brush. So it wasn't depositing like I wanted it to. All right, I'm gonna do a spotlight eye. I don't know, this green is just really inspiring me, I guess. It's just really calling my name. You can see, again, quite a bit of kick up with that one. You guys know I don't mind kick up, but I know some people hate it. This shade is stunning. I'm gonna grab a little bit, just what was left on the brush, and kind of connect our center there. I'm going back to the number 3 palette, and we're gonna put this guy on the center. I'm gonna try it without actually cutting the crease there. We might have to though. We'll see, we'll see. Or might have to use a wet brush. Yeah, I want it to pop a bit more. Sorry, you guys probably couldn't see that. But I want it to pop a bit more there, so I am going to wet a brush. I don't want to cover up the green. Okay, we're gonna switch gears here. I'm gonna clean off my brush. We're gonna go in with the gold right here. Like I said, this one felt a bit drier, but with a wet brush, we should be good. You can see it's a little bit chunky. You can even see it on my brush there. All right, let's try with a finger with this white shade. Okay, you can see the gold a lot better than you could the purpley shade. Okay, that looks kind of neat. I'm gonna grab our green again. This is where we covered up a bit of it. I just want to re-intensify that. I've got some definite fallout, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I'm going to grab a smaller brush here. Grab number 3 again, and our orange. And right along our edges, I'm just gonna make that pop. I want that to be kind of harsh. Normally we want everything really blended, and with this one, I want it a bit more harsh, almost like a cut crease. I'm gonna grab our transitions, lightly run them along the edge. You can see I closed this and there is, I guess, kick up, kind of fallout there. You can see the whole square. But not too worried about that. I really worry about the performance. If they're pigmented, if they blend well, are they patchy? And that green, I love it. It really laid down nicely. Once I got the brush in there, it laid down perfectly. There was not a whole ton of fallout on my face, so I really, really enjoy that. I'm going to clean up the fallout, do this eye, and then we will be back to talk about this palette. I'm pretty dang pleased with this though, I will say. Okay guys, I'm gonna hush and I'll see you guys in a second. Let's get to this lower lash line. I actually went in with the yellow and I put that on the inner corner and I really like it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect it below about a quarter of the way in. I think it kind of just ties everything together, but I really like this look. It's kind of, I don't know, grungy. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm going to take that same little pencil brush and grab the green and run it all along the lower lash. And then with a bigger, fatter pencil brush, right below that, I'm going to connect the orange in. But I'm only taking this about halfway, a little more than halfway. I'm not going to run it along the entire lower lash line. I want that yellow to really pop on the inner corner, and then I want the orange to kind of be on the outside, just so everything ties in together. I'm gonna throw some mascara on our lower lashes. Again, I am so sorry about my voice. Of course, I am sick, but this is it, and I really, really loved these palettes. This shade wasn't the best shade, but it's definitely usable. It's workable. I like it. Everything worked out so well in this palette. This orange is beautiful. I didn't get to use these two shades, but I will use those mattes. But I'm pretty certain the matte formula is spot on for me. I don't really have any complaints with the matte formula. Now, like I said, the green and more than likely this blue up here, they're going to be a bit different in formula just because of their shades. More than likely they're going to be like this guy and there's going to be some more kick up, and that's okay with me. I'll do my eyes first and I have no problems with that. So overall, I love these. If I had to pick between the two, these were the two, of course, that I was most drawn towards. But if I had to pick between the two, I would go with 7 just because it is different. I love that green. I love that blue. The yellow is a yellow that I find to be wearable. The super bright ones in palettes, like the e.l.f. palette that I just did a video on, it's like you want it to be bright, but in reality it's dark. So this one, I like how it's that mustardy almost yellow, but not super mustardy. But yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I highly recommend these little palettes, especially number 7, like I said. Plus, I love that it's 7. I like the number 7. But yeah, anyway, again, I'm sorry about my voice. I know I'm super, super nasally right now, but hopefully we're on the mend. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.